Welcome to Can Benfotiamine Help with Nerve Damage? If you suffer from nerve damage, stay tuned, because in this video, we will be exploring the potential benefits of benfotiamine and how it might aid in alleviating pain symptoms of diabetic neuropathy. Nerve damage can cause pain, tingling, numbness, and muscle weakness, and it can make even the simplest tasks seem insurmountable. While diabetics are at an increased risk of neuropathy, this condition still affects millions of people worldwide. But new research now suggests that a mysterious synthetically created chemical called benfotiamine may have the ability to reduce symptoms of diabetic neuropathy. So what exactly is benfotiamine, and how does it work inside your body? Where can you acquire benfotiamine, and how much should you consume? Can the unique properties of this chemical truly offer hope for those struggling with nerve damage? Let's take a deep dive into the world of benfotiamine to discover the science behind this fascinating compound and how to healthfully incorporate it into your daily routine for optimal results. Can benfotiamine help with diabetic nerve damage? Excess sugar in the bloodstream can have many detrimental effects on the human body, and high glucose levels, over time, can lead to a condition known as diabetic neuropathy, where nerves become damaged, causing disruptions in communications from your brain to various areas of your body, namely your limbs. This disruption in communication leads to a wide range of symptoms, from sharp shooting pains and muscle weakness to loss of sensation and coordination issues. But what does benfotiamine have to do with your nerves exactly? Benfotiamine is actually a synthetic, fat-soluble derivative of thiamine, aka vitamin B1, which leads to the question, what unique nerve-protecting powers are contained within this antioxidant? Numerous studies have found that thiamine, in its natural form, supplies neuroprotective properties which can reduce the risk of further nerve damage, while also promoting healing within existing damaged nerves. Studies show that thiamine has the ability to improve glucose metabolism, help regulate blood sugar levels, reduce diabetes-associated complications such as heart disease, stroke, and kidney damage, support immune system health, and enhance nerve function, which can reduce the risk of diabetic neuropathy. So it's clear to see why scientists would have an interest in harnessing and improving on the power of thiamine. That's why, all the way back in the 1950s, Japanese scientists created benfotiamine, a lab-concocted, synthetic version of thiamine. And now, decades later, studies suggest that benfotiamine is indeed more efficient at protecting your nerves than its natural counterpart. Why? Unlike thiamine, which is rapidly metabolized and then excreted from your body, benfotiamine has been found to exhibit greater bioavailability, meaning it can more easily be utilized by your cells than vitamin B1, and may have added strength for counteracting various pathological processes involved in diabetic neuropathy. This is mainly due to benfotiamine being lipid-soluble. It simply passes through the fatty membranes of nerve cells more easily than thiamine, which is water-soluble. In fact, studies have found that benfotiamine is absorbed up to 3.6 times more than thiamine. But once benfotiamine is absorbed into your cells, by which specific means does it aid your glucose control and your nerve health? Well, first, as it is a synthetic vitamin, benfotiamine naturally exhibits antioxidant effects. Several studies have shown that benfotiamine acts as an antioxidant inside your body, and it has demonstrated the ability to be an ROS scavenger. What does that mean? ROS, or reactive oxygen species, are highly reactive, unstable molecules that can easily influence other molecules in cells. A toxic buildup of ROS can lead to DNA, RNA, and protein damage in your body. Reactive oxygen species are classified as free radicals, and over time, they can cause oxidative stress, which increases the risk of multiple types of cancer and diabetes. In fact, long-term oxidative stress has been shown to contribute to the development of multiple diabetes-related conditions, including heart disease and neuropathy. But by being an ROS scavenger, benfotiamine can collect and expel these harmful molecules from your body before they can build up to toxic levels, thereby reducing oxidative stress and cellular damage in your nerves. What other unique nerve-protecting powers does benfotiamine bring to the table? Well, this synthetic vitamin B1 is also an AGE inhibitor. AGEs, or advanced glycation end products, are substances which can induce inflammation, increase oxidative stress, and impair nerve function. They are linked to a multitude of pathogenic disorders, including Alzheimer's disease, atherosclerosis, and, yes, diabetes. AGEs are created when certain sugars, like glucose, react with proteins, fats, and nucleic acids inside the body in a manner which cannot be reversed by enzymes. Therefore, chronic high blood sugar can lead to higher numbers of AGEs inside your body. And studies show that increased amounts of AGEs can contribute directly to an increase of oxidative stress, arterial plaque, and reactive oxygen species. But benfotiamine has been found to inhibit the activation of pathways involved in AGE formation, thereby mitigating their detrimental effects on nerve tissues. In fact, studies have found that benfotiamine can reduce AGEs by 40%, thus decreasing the risk of macro and microvascular endothelial dysfunction for type 2 diabetics. By what other mechanisms can benfotiamine aid your nerve health? Well, it is also a restorer of thiamine levels. Naturally, as this synthetic version of thiamine can be easily absorbed into cells, it will increase intracellular thiamine levels. Specifically, studies show that benfotiamine significantly heightens thiamine levels in the blood and the liver. This means that benfotiamine can work to reduce the risk of a thiamine deficiency. Lacking in vitamin B1 can raise the risk of many unwanted conditions, including fatigue, sleep problems, abdominal discomfort, memory loss, and unhealthy weight loss. A severe, prolonged lack of thiamine can lead to the condition known as beriberi. There are two main types of this chronic illness. Wet beriberi can lead to worrisome cardiovascular issues, including increased heart rate and shortness of breath. Dry beriberi can result in damage to the nervous system, with symptoms like pain, tingling, and numbness in hands and feet. But by restoring thiamine levels in your body, benfotiamine can help you avoid beriberi and potentially improve your sleep, memory, and alertness, enhance nerve function, and, in general, reduce symptoms of diabetic neuropathy. Now, what else can benfotiamine do for you, especially if you suffer from diabetic neuropathy? It can also improve glucose metabolism. Studies show that benfotiamine can enhance glucose utilization within cells by activating transketolase, a thiamine-dependent enzyme that plays a role in the metabolism of glucose. Through this process, benfotiamine facilitates the breakdown of glucose into energy for your cells. That's why studies show that, over time, benfotiamine can work to increase insulin sensitivity. And in general, research has shown that this synthetic version of vitamin B1 has the power to improve several markers of nerve health and glucose control. In fact, a review of multiple studies published in the journal Science Direct concluded that benfotiamine supplementation can significantly improve neuropathy scores, increase nerve conduction speed, reduce neuropathic pain, decrease inflammation, and lower HbA1c levels. Trial results also suggest that benfotiamine may work to prevent diabetic nephropathy, or kidney damage caused by diabetes, and diabetic retinopathy, or diabetes-induced vision damage. The analysis also found that these health benefits can be seen after just 3 weeks of taking benfotiamine. A separate, placebo-controlled study further found that diabetic participants who were given benfotiamine treatment effectively reduced their markers of oxidative stress and endothelial dysfunction. And a study published in the journal Diabetes Care demonstrated that diabetic participants significantly decreased their neuropathic symptoms with regular benfotiamine supplementation. The study also concluded that benfotiamine-treated participants experienced notably improved nerve function. Diabetes Care further found that benfotiamine supplementation helped type 1 diabetic participants improve their peripheral nerve function while reducing their markers of oxidative stress. Plus, separate research published in the journal Diabetes, Metabolic Syndrome and Obesity found that benfotiamine supplementation can reduce fasting blood glucose levels while improving endothelial function in those suffering from metabolic syndrome. So, if you are currently managing erratic glucose levels or diabetes-related nerve issues, can benfotiamine supplementation be right for you? The answer is yes. However, as always, it is extremely important to speak with your doctor to determine if this synthetic version of vitamin B1 is an appropriate addition to your diabetes fighting regime. For those suffering from diabetic neuropathy, the recommended dosage of benfotiamine is 100 to 300 milligrams twice daily. In fact, data suggests that benfotiamine is already the most commonly utilized vitamin-based treatment for diabetic neuropathy. But in the end, you may simply be able to acquire more than enough thiamine via your diet. Blood sugar stabilizing foods which also supply thiamine include asparagus, beans and lentils, sunflower seeds, spinach, eggs, grass-fed beef, salmon and other fatty fish, and even unsweetened Greek yogurt.